through.
Last
Tell me
time,
about that.
Yes.
on
So
Hadithi Yangu, we caught up with the beautiful
I was born in Nairobi,
Lydia
but
KM.
my village is Kanunga in Kiambu. I'm a Kiambu girl.
Yeah. Like now being in the working world here in Kenya, what are the adjustments that you had to make? How was it different? I don't know if you had experience working in England, but what was the difference in terms of the culture of work politics?
Straight up, no chaser. Professionalism is not the same. The level of professionalism is not, it's not necessarily there. Like in the workplace, anywhere in England, it's like people are to the T with a contract. This one, you know what I mean? Very to the T. You don't get paid late.
Yeah.
You don't, what? Why am I getting paid late? You know? There's a lot more structure in England, far more. So everything is set in place. There are rules and their bodies are governed, the way people in entertainment are treated and things like that. Whereas here, it's a bit more fluid, which means there's a lot of room for informality and, you know, very relaxed way of kind of working. So that's an adjustment for me, for sure. However, right now I'm one of the little fishes. You know, if you want to make something different, you've got to study it first and understand what's wrong with it. So me, I'm just here and just kind of rolling with the punches and understanding what could be done better. And when I get there, because I'm gonna get there.
Yes.
I will try my best to try and see what changes can be made to make things easier for somebody who's like me, who came here and tried to adjust and just make it easier for everyone in general. Professionalism helps everyone, funny enough.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. And actually, talking about that, so now I'd love to know, what's your why? Why is it that you decided to transition? I mean, I know for myself, I hear a lot about people whenever I tell people that I have an idea of moving to Kenya, it's like, why would you ever?
Yeah.
So, but I think me and you know, there's a reason and a purpose behind it. So I'd love to hear why you decided to say, okay, I want to move back to Kenya.
So first things first, most of my friends in uni, I went to Essex University, they were international students. 50% of the student body in Essex are international students. So having friends who are back in Africa and, you know, just talking to them about what's going on, how it is, I got a completely different picture about what Africa is at the moment, you know. And also I saw the room for growth because the West is developed, period, whereas here is developing. Do you get? So there's so much room for, you know, to peak and to grow, and do you know, understand? So that was the idea. And also I think I was just tired. You know, there's somewhere you feel like your life is a bit still. And then when I was thinking about going to law school in England, I was just like, and then working in a law firm, I was like, is that me? You know, is that me? And then I would just get, you know, my good old mortgage and just have a good old mortgagee kind of husband and just, you know, it just didn't seem like what I wanted to do. So I told myself, God has blessed me with having 2 countries as a home. Why not try this one out? And guess what? If it doesn't work out, you go back, you know, and then you say you've tried. Because if I got to 35 and I said, I wish, I don't live my life like that. I would rather jump into a ditch and be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, as opposed to hold myself with fear and then regret it. So for me, I wanted to see how I can what I can do with the developing part of Africa, what I can do for myself and how I can contribute to that gap. So that was the biggest part. And also the weather. Look at my tan.
Yes, girl, she is glowing. If you didn't see it through the camera, I'm telling you now.
But if it hadn't worked out, I'd gone back and it would have been no problem.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to try it out, and God is so good because it's worked out, and I think it's going to get even better.
Yes, girl, amen. Now tell me, like, what would be your, I guess, top 3 pieces of advice that you'd give to anyone considering relocating or who has an interest in placing some investments in Kenya, whether that be their talent, their skill set, or finance wise?
Top 3, I'll just say them as I go. So the first one is, if you're going to relocate anywhere, you need to have a financial backup. You need to save like 2 years before. Come here with the assumption that you're going to be unemployed for 2 years. Because if you do that, then the unemployment for 2 years won't phase you, you know? Because if you come here and then you start desperately looking for work because you need financial sustainability, that's scary. But worst case scenario, let's say you run out of your savings, you need to be on the same page with a good support system, because if things go left, you need to, you know, like if your mom or your dad or whoever is part of your plan, they're going to be able to help you out and at least support you where you can't help yourself. That's the first thing. The second thing is, especially if you've been raised there, maybe you speak funny, when you come here, don't be shocked by people regurgitating you, because they're not regurgitating you because they don't like you, but there's a tension. You're a foreign entity, and so they're not going to be able to embrace you the way they embrace their normal people. Even now, how long I've been here, you still hear remarks, and it's not
she's 20.
Your home. It's not people don't embrace you the way you'd expect, and the dynamics of the way you relate with people changes. You've got to be aware of that. You can't walk around feeling like you're just part of, because there's going to be a disconnection with the way you're relating with people. And the third thing, perseverance. If you have a goal and you know what you want to, where you want to get to, in those times when you're down and out and you're feeling like crap, it's gonna be you who gets yourself out in the bed, because you're unemployed. Nobody's making you go to work. So you have to persevere. You have to keep going. No stopping. That is because there's people who, that kind of 24 advertisement, audition, the people who I started with there, most of them stopped and they branched out to other things, you know. And I think I'm talented, yes, but I think that pushing through is what you get rewarded for at the end of it.
Yeah,
not necessarily even your talent. It's the pushing through.
Are you gonna go the line? Are you gonna go the distance? Yeah.
Are you gonna pay your dues?
Yeah.
Because you have to pay your dues. For anything good, you need to learn your way there. You need to take the lessons from life and grow into the person who is going to be able to receive that blessing you're working so hard for.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
So you just gotta close your eyes and get through it. Before the Let's Talk audition, I had gone to an audition where we waited for 5 hours and didn't get it. And then I get the Let's Talk. Do you not think that there was a lesson there? Because I could have just been like, why am I going to another one? Like, it's just going to be another 5 hours of my life wasted. But if there's an opportunity, you go. It doesn't matter how you're feeling, you just get there. So yeah, perseverance is key. So I think those are my three.
Thank you so much, Lydia. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your excellence and for sharing your growth and your journey with us. We actually really, really, really appreciate. I'm so excited to see how things go forward for you and what you're going to be up to next. In fact, actually, maybe you should tell us, what is Lydia KM up to next? What can we expect from her? And also let us know where we can find you as well, your socials.
Okay, so first things first, the movie which I did in February is due to come out. So that's the one thing I'm like super excited about. I'm gonna continue doing commercial modeling. I also want to work in radio.
Okay.
So I would love to have to have a job in radio, somewhere where I'm really passionate about and somewhere where I can grow. That and Let's Talk, and then acting in between. I think that's what I want everything to revolve around. So that's what I want. But for now, it's growing in Let's Talk. The job is not easy. I know it looks easy. Trust me, I used to watch TV and be like,
I can do that.
But it's not easy. So I just want to grow and make sure that I'm perfecting my craft, because I want to be really good at what I do, not just exist.
I'm just here to be here.
I want to be really good. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. My socials: Instagram _Lydia KM, same on Twitter, and on Facebook Lydia KM.
Okay, awesome. So follow her, guys. It's been an amazing interview. I'm so grateful for you being here. No. I'm sure there's so many people who are going to be inspired by your interview.